do some more three houses. I'm thinking today we're gonna hit that time skipping point. Because we are actually on the date that all the paralogs we've been doing up until this point have said is basically their expiration date. So if we had any left, this would be the day to finish them. But I think we might just rest. Yeah. I honestly think we're plenty strong. We're gonna go to the marketplace though. See if any of our stuff needs to be repaired. Like Dedu's Killer Axe. And his hand axe, I guess. That is pretty important. Keep Felix's killing edge topped off. She's fine. Go ahead and repair that. Alright. Well, the rest of that looks fine. Let's go ahead and replenish our battalions. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and rest. Whose birthday is that? Lysithia?
I am grateful.
Well. Did we ever... We never got her axe high enough. Alright, well. She needs the swords. Alright, well, we can probably start working on some of that. Or maybe not. Alright, let's do it. Suggested level 21. Yeah, I think we're above that. Let's go find this hidden truth.
A revelation from the goddess. To think we'll have the honor of attending such a historical event.
I hear the Archbishop will accompany us to the Holy Tomb.
If something happens to her, all of Fodlan will suffer. We must protect her at all costs.
This may sound mad, but perhaps we don't have to worry so much about that. Lady Rhea has said before that she is capable of protecting herself. I have a feeling that is true. I thought it was a strange thing for her to say. And beyond that, her movements bring to mind a great warrior with an extensive military background.
If so, then perhaps we don't have anything to fear.
Mind, it's also possible that I'm way off track. Regardless, perhaps we should brace ourselves for anything.
I never imagined attending a ceremony for a real revelation.
I wonder what the ceremony will be like. I'm so nervous. I'm not ready for this.
There's no chance for battle unless something goes terribly wrong, right? Oh, boring.
If you keep saying things like that, something bad is bound to happen.
You know how it is, Felix.
What's wrong, Flame? You look like you have something on your
Everything
mind.
always goes terribly
me?
wrong.
No, it is nothing. May we all see this through to the end.
Your Highness, I will protect you no matter what. Your Highness?
Been a little weird lately, Dimitri.
I haven't been sleeping well recently, and my head aches. But no need to worry. Let's focus on the task at hand. It's
Okay.
about time for Lady Rhea to arrive. Let's all steel ourselves for whatever may occur at this ceremony.
Are you surprised, Professor? This is the Holy Tomb.
Incredible. To think such a vast space has been hiding beneath the monastery all this time. I wonder what powers that giant mechanism that descends beneath the ground.
This is where the goddess who created this world was laid to rest, along with her children. It is said that our creator, the goddess Sothis, sat upon this very throne. Professor, do you recognize this throne?
Yeah. I sure do.
So long. I have waited so very long for this day. Sit upon the throne. I have no doubt you will be gifted a revelation from the goddess.
Okie dokie.
Well? It was supposed to be but a step away. What could possibly be missing?
Halt! Reveal yourself!
Don't move, any of you. If you
hell is
move, your
that guy?
lives will be forfeit. Thank you ever so much for guiding us this far. The Imperial Army will now take possession of everything in the Holy Tomb.
Why is the Imperial Army here?
This can't be. How did they get into Garreg Mach?
Even the Flame Emperor is here. That can only mean...
The Flame Emperor is connected to the Empire. What do you know?
I never
Interesting.
imagined you'd have the nerve to return here. What are you after, Flame Emperor?
Is it not obvious? The Holy Tomb contains great power. The power to rule all of Fodlan.
And to attain that power, you'll trample anything that stands in your way. Just like you did in Dusker.
I had nothing to do with that. Quickly retrieve the Crest Stones. Kill for them if you must.
That's not going to happen.
Insolence! You will atone for the sin of trampling on this holy resting place. Professor, destroy these villainous traitors who dare dishonor our creator.
Well, I mean, also, we're going to defend ourselves from people who want to kill us, so that too. Okay. We can only take in 9 people. That at least give me. At least give me 10. Come on. Alright, whatever. Let's check the map. Okay. Sorgas. there's the Flame Emperor. Eh. I hesitate to say he ain't so tough. I mean, if he's allowed to go on for too long. He's a little bit more dangerous. What about this dude? The Vein Edge? Oh, Venom Edge. He got a stupid poison weapon. I guess he is like a thief class or whatever, right? This is, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Mages, monsters, yada yada yada. This will be fine.
I will not allow such violence from the Empire. Strike down the rebels and protect the Holy Tomb.
Sure thing.
The crest stones are in the caskets! Open every last one of them!
The Holy Tomb must not be desecrated. Protect as many of the crest stones as you can.
Heretics! What could be gained from desecrating these tombs and disgracing the dead?
Wait, so... Oh, these are crest stones. And so are these. There's a lot of them. Okay, so we're gonna be... yeah, beating up a bunch of people. That's really not insane.
I'll give it my all.
I'll cut through.
That's decent damage, but I really wish better damage than that. It's alright. It's not even necessary for us. He just set Dimitri out there so he can crit tons of people.
Is that all?
Ready.
Ooh, archers. I want to be very much aware of the range of any archers. That way I can know to keep Ingrid out of the way. So for right now,
What should I do?
Here goes.
I know what you can do, Davey. You've got range +1. Alright, well then. Rally you.
Thank you.
led us away. Ha! Oh, thanks!
Gambit.
Thank you. Stay focused. Predictable. That is that.
When that guy's day. Big flip charm.
Such power.
Can actually march Didu in right here and just right off the bat ruin this man.
Had to be done.
Oh no, I believe you, Didu. Had to be done.
I'll go. You're weak.
Here we go.
She's actually got okay defense, but I don't think she's got good enough defense. Let's only actually subject her to one of these dudes.
Had to be done.
Oh, I believe you. Oh, and her defense went up. Yes. Tankiest cleric there's ever been.
Too easy.
Weak. You're in the way. Give up.
They do feeds. Feed me.
This is my sworn duty.
If only you get crits on the
Did you
first hit they do.
underestimate me?
Now you're just kind of wasting uses.
Take away the crest stones. All of them.
That is enough. Do you
You guys won't get very far with those fucking crest stones. It's supposed to be a clusterfuck.
Ineffective. Weak.
Your magic is weak. Just like you.
I had no choice.
Yeah, no, that's fine, man.
I owe you.
Let's give you another go, Annette.
Oh, thank goodness. did what I had to.
Shit. Actually pick that up. Ah, there we go. Kill trash. That doesn't happen too often.
I must steel myself.
That was almost level 22. Send it to the convoy.
Who's next?
Dimitri, you are too fucking much, man.
Give up. Good chance of hitting him. Apparently you're not far enough. I've been having a pretty good track record so far. Be enough.
Next time, bring your friends.
Alright. Oh, okay. These guys are greedy, they're going for more. Gotcha. Well, that alleviates some worries that I had. Ah, it's fine, really.
What's done is done.
Charm.
Let the lesson begin! As expected. The glory...
Sorry.
worthless.
Okay.
I haven't.
And I get a crit. Yes.
You never had a chance.
I could learn from that.
Sha! So helpful.
Oh, you got a crit. Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Good on you, Ash. You're actually starting to be able to kill on your own. Okay, that dude's still being greedy.
Too easy.
Net just can't quite make it. Okay. Yep, that
I
worked.
must steel myself.
Damn it. There we go. Magic luck.
I suppose I...
So now that we've found a weakness, we can exploit it.
Too slow.
Why am I even here?
Reassuring.
Yeah, right? Line Dimitri right next to his best buddy in the world, Felix.
Too reckless.
that did or who that helped, but oh well. It's cool. What? That seemed a bit unnecessary. That dodge was perhaps a little loud.
Right where I want you. Over already.
He's fucking did a ridiculous fucking flip.
That is that.
Damage. Did she take from the takes about 13. The mages won't This guy. That guy's way more of a threat than the archer dude.
That worked out.
I'll shoot at her. Those guys will go after me. They'll be somewhat ineffectual. Okay, yeah, we're actually, let's go over here and pick up this experience. Have Flame come over and shot.
So helpful.
These guys will ineffectually fire arrows at Dimitri. Even though they could be shooting at Ash, who's in range, but Ash would fight back. These guys might die from that. So they'd rather shoot at someone they can do no damage to. Haha. Oh, you're dead.
Who's next?
Dimitri is too strong and has too many tools for his own good. If anything gets within one of his attack
Is that
ranges,
all?
they're dead. They're just dead. See, I think a side somersault is not necessary if you're gonna dodge something. It's just a little overly dramatic.
Thank goodness.
Should I have held back?
You know, they're basically gonna fucking eat those dudes. He's got 7 res. So he's gonna do 22 damage. Whatevs. you know, have to fight a little bit. Dedu needs to take damage every now and again.
The fight continues.
It's what lets him know he's still human. Cannot get close enough.
You never had a chance.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Alright.
I feel more
Jesus.
powerful.
You are more powerful, Mercedes.
Watch and learn.
See, that made more sense.
So up.
I can just run right up and get this guy, can I?
I'm told it's fine to kill those who resist. Now then, how shall I cook you?
You guys are so boring. Ha ha ha, I like to kill things. Ha ha. Did you know that about me?
Wait. No. I was just following orders. I just...
And now you're a coward.
Have I improved?
Okay, do a decent bit of damage. He doesn't have a good chance to hit me though.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Oh, the dude didn't attack Dedu. What? Well, now he gets a hand axe to the face.
Had to be done.
Had to be. You're right. These guys weren't gonna hand axe themselves.
You wish to interfere? Then your life is forfeit.
Well, he doesn't even have a chance for it. Aha, you get poked. You're nothing, Flame Emperor. Yeah, we're just gonna take care of
seems I prevailed.
Feels quite a lot. Damn it.
So helpful.
Store. Oh, that's right. That dude can counterattack at any range. Eh, whatever. And now we have Dimitri. Finish him off.
Do not try to say you have forgotten. Do you know just how many people died in Dusker?
Why bother with this? Stay silent and fight.
So, you want to turn your eyes away from the lives you have trampled? Dastard! You are a monster. The lowliest beast I have ever known.
And this is your end. Right now! Dimitri couldn't help but get a crit.
I'll keep it up.
Oh, Jesus, Dimitri.
Is this some kind of twisted joke?
Edelgard. I honestly sort of figured that.
I've been looking for you. I will take that head from your shoulders and hang it from the gates of Endvar! Stop right there!
Oh, Jesus. Such a minor poke. Right? Yeah. It really didn't take much to send him over the edge. I mean, they did foreshadow it here and there. But, yeah, he did kind of,
My thank you so much.
right at that moment, just kind of snap on a dime.
Before I break your neck, there is one thing I must ask you.
Stay out of my way.
I don't recall giving you permission to speak. Answer my question. That is all you have left to do. Flame Emperor. No. Edelgard. Tell me now. Why did you cause such a tragedy? You killed your own mother, and yet you haven't even had the decency to stop and consider the reasons behind your actions. Have you?
I already told you I had nothing to do with that.
It was foolish to think I could reason with a lowly beast.
Your Majesty, now!
You are a monster.
Come, Hubert.
To flee is futile, wicked girl. The Church of Seros will raise its entire army against you until you have been captured and punished. You have defiled the Holy Tomb, dishonored the goddess, and humiliated your brethren.
Interesting.
That crime will never be erased. Even if you burn in the eternal flames and spill all of your blood into the goddess's soil. Come, Professor. Let us return and decide upon our next course of action.
You okay there, Dimitri?
We weren't able to defeat her.
Your Highness.
I will kill Edelgard with my own hands. I swear it! Let's return to the monastery, Professor. It is clear what must be done.
So, he's finally shown his true face. The same Dimitri I've seen once before. A beast who loves spilling blood.
You're wrong. I'm sure of it. There has to be an explanation.
I knew he'd been carrying the burden of that tragedy. I understand his thirst for revenge. His family and closest friends?
Yeah, that's...
all massacred
the
right in front
storytelling
of him.
in this game's quite
But
good.
it still doesn't add up.
And if they
There
really
must be
make it
more that we
intricate
don't know.
enough where
That's true.
it's a bit
Dimitri
gray on
didn't
all
come
sides,
unhinged until after the Flame Emperor
that's
was
some
unmasked.
masterful storytelling,
You don't
I think.
there's
Possibly.
some connection between those two, do you?
The leaders of the church have misused its creed to fulfill their true desire, to rule the world. They have fooled the people of Fodlan. Long ago, they divided the Empire to create a kingdom, and then divided that kingdom to create an alliance. They did all of this to make the masses bicker amongst themselves. They caused instability in order to reinforce their own authority. They gathered gold and lived in extravagance. How? By preying on the devotion of those who wished for the goddess's salvation. Those corrupt hypocrites cannot lead Fodlan to true peace. Their foul belief system must be torn asunder so that true wisdom may finally prevail. And so, I have decided, by order of the Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, the Empire hereby declares war on the Church of Seros.
Okay.
Cannot believe it.
That's neat.
Let us recount the situation as it stands, Professor. After you returned from the Holy Tomb, the Adrestian Empire
Each path
declared
has
war
its
upon the
own
Church of
very
Seros, as well as our
Different
allies.
side of the story.
Edelgard demanded her own father relinquish the throne, and then assumed the position of Emperor. She has deemed the Church of Seros to be an evil of this world, and is calling upon the people of Fodlan to help her tear it down. I must discuss our response to this declaration with the Archbishop, after the Knights return from their investigation. Until then, watch over the students. See that they remain calm.
Professor, the Empire has declared war on the Church of Seros.
We knew this day would come, sooner or later.
What's going to happen?
I think we need more information.
We can't afford to be optimistic. It's entirely possible the kingdom will be invaded.
Settle yourself, Ingrid. We need to carefully consider our options.
We can't just act rashly. That will only make things worse.
Once we've ascertained the situation, we must return to Ferdiad. Your Highness.
Yeah, yeah. He's thinking of nothing else but, like,
Part 1. White Cloud.
soaking his hands in her
Lone
blood.
Moon. To war. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
You know, I sort of figured that might be how it is. It's about the same during the school portion, but once the time skip hits, then you see, like, a pretty dramatic shift.
Unforgivable! I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgard's heart.
What's even her objective? Just
there is no
tearing
question
down
on
the
that
church,
front.
I guess?
She clearly wishes to conquer all of Fodlan. And in order to achieve her own selfish ambitions, she plotted with ill-meaning strangers and defiled the Holy Tomb. Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seros.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven, nor forgotten. We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach. It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Professor, listen closely. If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield. If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to you.
What, I'm gonna be Archbishop?
You must have guessed it by now. The truth of who you are. Or perhaps I should say, your lost memories are surely beginning to return. I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of Fodlan.
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you. That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
In a sense. Our dear professor is a vessel. One who carries the power of the progenitor god within. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
I ask that you help
I'm sure she
friend.
has her reasons.
And in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our Creator rules this wayward land once more.
I am sorry, but I cannot do this. I am not certain it is just.
Brother, I believe in my professor. I wish to help, no matter the cost.
Flayn, were you eavesdropping? I understand. You owe your life to the professor, after all. And we cannot leave behind one who may be our brother.
You have my gratitude, Sedith. And you as well, Flayn. As followers of the progenitor god, it is up to us to see
Yeah.
our mission through.
Like Dimitri himself, he's not a bad kid. He has his reasons. He's just also gotten a little bloodthirsty now that he can see his target in sight. Alright, no sports. Let's go ahead and explore. Let's hit that Lance tournament. Yeah, we'll just throw Dimitri in there. He'll win this. Yeah, Claude doesn't seem to have a whole lot of agency at the moment, but I'm sure he's doing his own thing.
Who's next? You never had a chance.
I got you.
Is that all?
So the only one of these tournaments I was not actually able to win
Over
was
already.
the bow tournament. That's just because at the time Ash was not a particularly strong bowman.
Who's next?
Congratulations. Woohoo! Silver Lance. Alright. I suddenly got Sedith on my team. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So is there any... There is a quest, okay.
Well...
We must protect Garreg Mach. Defiling the Holy Tomb was a sacrilege. The Archbishop has already given you a new response.
Okay.
I have something to ask of you.
Gotcha. Ah, I get you. Yeah, I did in fact clear him and Flame's paralog. Ruined some dude's beach party.
I cannot believe Edelgard probably gathered her soldiers and soldiers disguised as merchants and pilgrims to avoid suspicion, infiltrating the entire area. They couldn't be better prepared. We'll have a tough time winning.
Pretty invested in Fire Emblem. I've played through like most of them.
Really?
Let's see, I've beaten 6, 7 Sacred Stones, Path of Radiance. I've played or beaten Shadow Dragon, Awakening Fates, and Echoes. So I'm pretty well vested in it.
Hey there. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
Yeah. It's very nice
Come back
this
anytime.
game is doing as well as it is.
Well, I'll be.
Right. Me.
This makes it very well, I mean, obviously now the series will definitely continue, and maybe we'll get some more, now's the time to try to get him. I don't know, the only person I tried to get for like a while was like Hilda.
Need something?
But I guess I just couldn't get,
This
my
one?
axe or possibly even my charm
You're
high
all
enough
set.
to get her.
This one? You're all set. This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Guess I could probably try like
Professor.
one more time.
Hello there.
Sure, the sea to the south, I guess. This is when you have plan of attack. Okay, let's think here.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Well, I don't know about students.
To think.
Well,
but I.
we're depending on your strength.
No, I got you, man.
Crush our enemies.
Yeah, I'm depending on you.
Captain, I hope.
Ah, yeah. There we go.
Oh, Professor, I will do whatever I can to serve. Excellent. Leave it to me, no matter how small the task.
Okay, at least see if there's anybody else. Well, it actually is over here. I get you, man.
You'll battle Adel. Me? Oh, I'm going to run away. I have zero interest in dying.
Are you now?
Professor? But if you're here to let...
Damn. Still can't. It's like the... God damn it. We can talk to, let's say, Shamir.
We're falling behind. To think that she was able to raise however hard we fight. The enemy has too many advantages. Working hard, aren't I? I can assist with any tasks or help with your student. On it. I'm available any...
I guess we can get Gilbert too.
There are always small power struggles. Still. I didn't actually think. I feel as though I'm not in my rightful professor. I survived this war.
Oh, can't recruit him. Okay. Let's actually talk to Catherine. I was looking around. I don't know.
Now it turns out Edelgard is the Flame Emperor and the new Adrestian Emperor, and she's striking out against the monastery. The full force of the Imperial army behind her. We gotta beat her at her own game.
Does it actually start letting you field more than like 10 or 11 characters per map?
Hey, Professor. You're good looking, you know that? At the same time, you look like someone who I bet we'd get along. I'm also good looking and born to fight. Feel free to call on Thunderbrand and I.
Okay. Yeah. You know, and I actually think that's pretty good. I understand.
This is my app.
I like this.
This looks still. It's weird.
None of your...
Yeah, no, honestly, I think I've got a pretty good set of people to roll with.
This is near...
Oh, my...
Having a...
Have Catherine give me a bit of sword fighting, I guess.
Now it's... And she's... We gotta...
Alright. good. So, actually, Ingrid, you need is both swords and axes to work on, so that you can actually become one of your next classes. Still. Let's attach you to that. Tasks. Dimitri. Trying to get these guys up to B rank in authority. That way they can field some of the better battalions.
I've learned.
I think I figured that out too late, though.
Wow. Hey. I thought this was... It's all all right, that's... Wow.
Now I'm getting...
Because all their main focuses are at the point where I'm just getting diminishing returns from putting into them.
Thank you. Now. Thanks for...
Might as well.
I'd like to confirm something with you.
Okay. Petty romance. Should get this under control. Yes. That's right, I have to tell him what he wants to hear. We need to set a better example.
That seems reasonable.
It's Shamir's birthday. Go ahead and give her flowers.
Thank you.
Hey, Sylvain. I would like your help for today's work.
Ha! So you finally learned you can't do everything yourself?
You have helped me to learn several things. I count on you, Sylvain.
Professor, don't you think we did pretty well? His Highness here did most of it.
No, it was not all my doing. We made it thanks to your help, Sylvain.
Skill A.
I've deepened my understanding.
Oh shit. No supports. There are battles that can... It's like a rare battle that can be done. Look at that real quick. 27. I go any further, this could take a little while. I don't think I have time for it today. I think I'm gonna stop it here, and I'll probably pick this up some more about the same time tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching. And thanks for the input too. Alright. Have a good day.